Wednesday the 25th of January 2026. Tomorrow's 26. We're gonna go and calibrate and test the fert spreader. The yard's dry, so we're hoping that the fields will be just dry enough to get on. We'll let the tyres down on the tractor so it's a bit like a track machine and see what happens. We've not used that spreader on that tractor just through the fence screen, other than when I was in Brisbane last year and Morgan was struggling with it for a little bit. So me and Andrew are just going to have a play with it now and see if we can get it running proper before we start putting too much fert in the hopper. Looks like the Spud lads are out spreading fert as well. We've got no fert in, so we're just testing that they're all turning on and off when we go round the bend. Looks like we're not the only ones out spreading. The Spud lads have got spreader on the front, spreader on the back. Boop. Now is that going to turn off the left? Yeah, there you go, going white. Yeah, you can see on the screen. Oh, there we go, happy days. We'll go and fill it up now and check it with the trays. John's just been tidying up in the gateway, someone must have come with the gate shut, tipped a load of branches rather than waiting for us to open this morning. That's now got 2.4 tonne in. I've now got the tray testing kit in the back of here. And we're going to go and try it on a field, see what happens. Just filling up with a bit of Certas go juice. This was an SFI mix with a bit of OSR mixed in. Look that way, you can see the rows. Look that way, it's a total mess. But that's got some nice healthy plants there. You only need 3 per square metre for a crop. It's just this bit here is probably where it's the thinnest, which I was most worried about, but because the rest of the field doesn't look too bad, we'll take a gamble on the fact that the slugs might graze a little bit of this. It is still just about 3 per square metre, but if you look just to the side of it, it's obviously much better. This was an experiment, it was a bit late, a little bit of seed left. We were sowing the SFI mix anyway, so thought we'll bung it in and see what happens. There's Andrew now. Still see some of the mustard though, still just about surviving. Even got buds on it as well. He's backing in because the poacher block's at the wrong angle from where the direction he's just travelled from. Unless he goes and turns around at the top of the road and then comes in forwards. Which might be easier for him actually. The car crashed into the hedge, so the poacher block got moved to recover the car. It's not ideal, but it's back in anyway. Just in the right place, is he? Yeah, there you go. Slipping a bit in the mud in the poacher block. Some zoom on this camera in there. Yeah, I reckon this field, the bits of seed that were left over would have just ended up getting eaten by mice in the shed over winter. So it was worth having a gamble. Put this on now, still nothing lost. We could still pull the plug on it in 3 weeks' time if we don't think there's enough of a plant population. But when you look,
60 quid's worth there, isn't it?
yeah, it's hard to see because of the cover crop still growing, but we'll see what happens. Probably the best gross margin at the moment, their oilseed rate when you look at the cereal prices. When the sun hits it right, you can see it in the road. The edge cutter's rattling. That might explain it. there's a bolt come out of there. Yeah, the bolts come out of that. I think it probably should be captive with a lock nut on it, and then that, once the belt's slackening out, and we noticed that pipe's come off as well. So Andrew's gonna sort that out now while it's in bits. It's amazing that's ran really, isn't it?
It's ran perfect.
That's a simple adjustment for the belt, isn't it? Just turn that and then tighten it back up again, that eccentric washer. Don't know what to do with this field. This has got a cover crop in it as well. But we did put some OSR in it, but it's so small in places. I don't know whether there's enough to make a crop. It's too backwards maybe. We'll reevaluate in a fortnight and maybe re-drill it with something else. Over here where the soil's a little bit different, totally wall-to-wall OSR, so it's just that far corner really. The bees haven't got a trouble far here. So this is some of the OSR that was sown a bit earlier. Again, we put a bit of a cover crop on, and this looks amazing. These plants have already started sort of like booting on a bit. You can even see a bud in there, see? And then you've still got some of the mustard here left from the cover crop that the birds haven't completely eaten, and some of the sunflower seeds that maybe didn't form so well. Don't know why they've not been eaten when the trees are only there. The nice thing about the cover crop is it's completely hiding it from the pigeons because it doesn't look like a field of OSR, so they're not eating it, which is really good. John's just lifted me some fertin and it's a little bit sticky. That's what fell off, but the yard means I can just scoop it up and then I'll put it back in the field later. You can see why it's easier with a nice yard. The idea is that that arm's stuck. No, say that arm's stuck in your pocket or stuck in a baler.
No.
Use that one to put it on that arm. That's the challenge.
I used this arm to put it on the same arm. I thought that was more impressive. Oh, well, that's not hard at all, is it?
Well, are you left-handed?
No, just making a hash of it. There you go.
That's like 12 seconds so far.
What do you do through that bit?
No, you gotta friend that through that buckle.
Well, what's this for?
That's when you've finished. So
And is that the right way down?
yeah.
Well,
That's your prize.
Come on, there you go. I've put that through there now. Yeah, I bought 6 of these off Amazon last night.
that's fun now.
Right, then pull it like that.
You've only got 3 pints of blood left for
I
you.
know, yeah.
It's a good job the ambulance is on the way. They'll find you in that jumper.
That's the idea.
Right, that's it. Now Velcro it down, just push it down underneath, that's it. Then twist that thing tight and then put it under the white flap.
Which is shut.
Yeah.
Can you just lift that off?
Yeah.
You should open that before you start, is it?
Yeah. You've been about 1 minute and 20 seconds so far.
How quick the guy
That
do?
white thing needs to come off before I started, really.
No, it should come off. He's passed out.
I pass out just doing it. You wouldn't be cold, would you? There you go.
Click that in there and then shut the flap. That's it. There you go. Yeah, just short of 2 minutes. Put that hand in there, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When I come to my class.
What?
When I come to my class.
Grandad Tom.
20 seconds.
Come in the
Twist
front.
that.
There we go, there we go.
Gonna move the wood chip.
That white flap really gets in the way of it.
What?
There you go.
With his mouth
30
on it.
seconds, not bad.
Put that in it. Just noticed that the steering wheel's not bolted on straight. So whoever screwed it together, it's got its spline out. So I'm just going to undo that, lift it off and twist it one spline. quick adjustment with the impact gun. Spun it off, turned it to spline, put it back on. Should be right now. Took this guard off, found these 2 balls in it. They're actually balls of grease. Mad's that. They're like turning around in there. Not sure if there's a bearing on its way out.
That's spinning easy.
It's spinning all right now, isn't it?
It's spinning easy, yeah.
Ah, do you know what's been doing it?
Catching on
That blue paint, yeah. That guards. Yeah. Need some washers on it, doesn't it? Weird. Yeah, the hedge cutter had a vibration on it, but Andrew changed the flail yesterday. We've got a new set of flails and he just put one on because we thought we could do the rest when we're not hedge cutting season. But it's put it slightly off balance, and then we were thinking, is the bearing gone? So he took the cover off the bearing, but when he put it back on, it gone on tight and was catching the nut and making an even different noise. This field sown before the last one. Didn't have a cover crop with it, just had some little bits of companion crop, but they've now fell over with the frost and it's just pure oilseed rape now. It'd be great if all the other fields look like that, but I'm not really that concerned about them just yet, because yeah, the stuff that was sown with the higher seed rate a bit earlier and had a bit of starter fert with it looks fantastic. Can you tell I've been in the field at the council need to sort the drain out in? Top up again anyway, quick. Just get all the OSR done today. Thought it was running out. That's the council drain there. It's now not bubbling up, but it's still pretty silted up and not really moving. So I don't know what's happening, but it was flowing down the field, wasn't it? And then making the field wet all down here. Well, now it's just wet at the far end, more than I've ever seen it for a long time. They aren't half growing these now. I reckon they're twice the height than they were the other week. Looks good, but you've still got some mustard flowering as well, which is crazy. It must be warming up slightly. I'm eating a biscuit, but Andrew's been changing the flails, so hopefully it'll be a bit more balanced. We'll do flails on, because you can see how much they've worn. Well, not really, but if you look like that, you can. So, should work. It's hard to see out the window now, but that field looks great. And then there's I don't know what's happened there. Looks like the drill had run out of seed, because you can see like bits and bats. But every single seed's grown on this field, I think. Feel like I should have started the day on the best fields and then worked my way to the rubbish ones. Well, not rubbish ones, the ones that aren't as good. But oh, look at this here. Watch this. Well, you can't see. There's a line right through there that must be a drain where it's growing better. No, the method was the stuff that was behind needed the fertiliser to boost it on, and then as the day's gone on, I've then progressed onto the stuff that's advanced enough, but still, you know, we want it to grow faster than the pigeons, so then I've gone on to that. But yeah, started with the worst, and I'm pleasantly surprised, because I think nearly all of it. There's a few patches on the odd field that I think slugs and pigeons have already been into it over the winter, but as a whole, if 90 to 95% of it's A, then I don't mind if some of it's C. That's not a bad average, because some years we've actually had whole fields of OSR that failed, whether it be flea beetle, slugs or pigeons. In fact, some of the ones that may be a little bit poor now, I'm blaming slugs, but really it perhaps could have been flea beetle, because 2 of them were bad next to where there was grass fields, so maybe the flea beetle would come out of the grass fields, don't know. But yeah, this one looks great, pleased with that. I've driven down this tram line a minute ago. Yeah, I can't believe how well I'm travelling actually. Putting a little bit on this barley to empty the sower out for the end of the day. Done for the day. Shouldn't really look like that, should it, after fertiliser spreading? Where it travels very well, but there was the odd puddle. Oh, David's tractor start. Been in the shed since December. Woo! Let there be light. Have a steering axle, that sprayer, I can't remember. Only two on today's birthdays. We've got John Angus is 38 and Steve Waring is 64, 109,888, which was dead handy because it was 858 yesterday, so just put a line up. But yeah, that's all for today. Bit of field work, nice to do that because we've not been in the field for quite a while. Thanks for watching, see you tomorrow.